Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Nathan. Just want to take in everyone both the East and West Coast. Hope you guys are enjoying your day today here on Friday. As we're also looking forward to the weekend coming up. And for this video tonight of what I want to talk to you guys about is WWE and AEW News and Updates. So let's get right into it, folks. We have two things to talk about today. You know, it's not heavy or it's four, but it's now today. Tonight's two. One is about WWE and one is about AEW and a little bit of WWE. So let's get right into the first one, folks. And both of these are from NoDQ.com, and I'm pretty sure that most of you guys heard about the passing of Pat Patterson that happened on Wednesday morning. And right here I have the latest details on the death of Pat Patterson, submitted and posted by Aaron Rift on the 4th of December 2020 at 2:43 p.m. This afternoon. And it says, it was known by Dave Meltzer of F4WOnline.com that Pat Patterson had been battling bladder cancer in recent years, although stories that Patterson was on his deathbed were said to be exaggerated. In addition to cancer, Meltzer mentioned that Patterson had been living with dementia, which had gotten worse earlier this year, and Patterson had needed assisted living care. Sylvian Grenier, who had been close friends with Patterson in recent years, visited Patterson last month in Florida and was concerned because Patterson had lost around 60 pounds. At the hospital, discovered that Patterson had a tumor in his lung, and a biopsy had been scheduled for today to determine if it was cancerous. Patterson was rushed to hospital on November 27 due to a blood clot in his liver. According to Meltzer, Patterson passed away earlier in the morning on December 2nd due to liver failure, but it was likely cancer that led to his other problems. WWE published a video of Patterson chatting with The Rock just prior to last year's Friday Night SmackDown debut on Fox, and they have a video of a main account on Twitter showing The Rock and Pat Patterson sharing a moment back when SmackDown was premiering back in October last year on Fox before the show started. So you guys check that out. All right, and then next up we have, let's see what we got here. We got what AEW reportedly has planned for Sting. Posting submitted by Aaron Rift on the 3rd of December 2020, which was yesterday on Thursday of this week, at 8:31 a.m. In the morning. Dave Meltzer of F4WOnline.com discussed Sting's WWE Legends contract expiring and debut at AEW on this week's episode of Dynamite. Quote, "As soon as that happened, WWE pulling Sting's merchandise, I was thinking, why wouldn't he resign? He's got to be going to AEW, which in fact he was. So they timed this for Christmas. If you look, they're trying out that Sting merchandise for Christmas. He has signed a multi-year contract. He's going to be on a regular on television. It's not like WWE where he shows up like he shows up once every year or whatever. He's going to be on this thing. You want the idea of a big star from the old generation TNT being back as a regular. Whatever physical stuff he does, they're going to do very safely. There will be physical stuff, but I don't think he'll be taking any bumps or anything like that. He's in. He's going to be a character in some form." Quote courtesy of WrestleNews.co. According to Fightful.com, people within AEW did not know that Sting will be showing up at this place in Jacksonville. And they show video here of Sting's debut in AEW. And like as always, guys, we go from beginning from end. And first off, I want to go to Pat Patterson, who passed away at 79 years of age on Wednesday morning. When I woke up and got on my laptop and read the news, I was shocked and worried and concerned. I mean, I was shocked and saddened by Pat Patterson's death. Pat Patterson to me will always be one of the all-time greats in our industry, not just as a professional wrestler, but also as a storyteller, an agent, and a booker. Pat Patterson was the first man who could of the Royal Rumble match. He was the guy that became the first ever Intercontinental Champion in the history of WWE. And from then on, guys like The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Edge, Christian, Kane, they've all held the championship time and time again. Big Show, Chris Jericho, and the list goes on and on. And if it wasn't for Pat Patterson, I don't know if he would have a Royal Rumble, or I don't know if he would have, Pat Patterson guiding the way for people like The Rock. Most of all, out of all the guys that Pat Patterson has tutored and showed that, you can be very successful, And I didn't know this, but he was one of the guys who was responsible for producing the match between Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 21. The two of them faced off for the first time ever in a match at WrestleMania 21, which was a dream match. I wanted Shawn Michaels to win because he deserved to have a win over Kurt Angle, but overall I didn't mind it as well. I didn't mind it with Kurt Angle winning, but Pat Patterson will be missed, and I do hope that moving forward, the WWE does maybe next year's WrestleMania pay tribute to him some way somehow. Because tonight on SmackDown, they're paying tribute to Patterson. So, so rest in peace, Pat Patterson, and my prayers and thoughts goes out to his family. It goes out to his family, his loved ones, and I hope that we can all remember Pat Patterson, in a very positive light, despite some of the negative things negative things of hearsay you hear from him, both good, good and bad. So, and moving forward, let's see what we got here. Let's talk about Sting debuting in AEW and what's going to happen moving forward. Okay. When I saw Sting on AEW's Winter is Coming after the match between Cody and Darby Allin against Taz's group, I was stunned, shocked. I felt the chills coming up and down my spine. I was so excited to see Sting after all this time, because the last time he was in a ring, it was when he was at WWE and faced Triple H WrestleMania 31, and that was because while it was good to see Sting back in the ring, taking on Triple H was not the match that people really wanted to see. It was taking on Sting. That's what the match should have been. But for some reason, I guess Vince or maybe Triple H, used their politics and their positions to interject and try to go their way. I mean, because for Taker and Sting, they do have. I mean, yeah, they're getting older in age, but it really wouldn't hurt to try to do a match between the two of them or a cinematic match. I mean, it could happen. Who knows? Taker might leave WWE and go to AEW before he really hangs it up for good. But overall, I'm just glad to see Sting back in AEW. He looks great. Him staring down Arn Anderson, Cody Rhodes, Dustin Rhodes, and Darby Allin, because Darby Allin in a way is he is someone who reminds me so much of Sting and how the way he doesn't say that much, and he rafters watching his opponent's matches, which reminds me so much of Sting in the early days when he returned from WCW after an absence after the, I think, War Games match in 1990. '96 or whatever, or later that year into '97, and and he became Sting, but this time he had the Crow gimmick, and I can see Darby Allin having a little bit of that Crow gimmick, to where it reminds me of Sting, but having seen Sting and Darby Allin just staring each other down, I think will signal that there will be a match between the two of them at some point. And I will not be shocked if Sting's last match at AEW was against Darby Allin in a retirement match, where Darby Allin retires Sting the same way retired Ric Flair at WrestleMania 23 in Orlando, Florida. Anything's possible, but overall, it was really good to see Sting back in a wrestling ring, and I do not expect him to win the AEW Championship. This is not TNA Impact or anything like that. This is AEW. This is a new organization, new company, to where they want to succeed and do great things. And I feel that so far they've succeeded, and they've done some good things, but they have to fix some of the issues they have in their company when it comes to in performances, and also storytelling too. I mean, the storytelling has been up and down here and there, so maybe they can fix that moving forward. But overall, it was really good to see Sting, and I cannot wait to see what he does from here on out in AEW. And I'm not sure how WWE feels about this, because if Sting had not come to AEW and had resigned, I don't know what the company would have done with him. Maybe they would have brought him out for a couple of appearances here and there, or maybe they could have hyped him up in a match. But overall, I'm happy that Sting is in AEW, and I wish him the best in his career. I hope he gets good storytelling, good writing, and also good matches. Which will mostly be tag matches. But overall, welcome back, Sting. But tell me, console guys, think about this. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you more neutral about staying in AEW? What do you expect to see from him? And also, tell me your favorite memories and moments of Patterson in WWE and all the promotions that he's been in over the years before he became a writer and booker and producer. I will see you guys next Monday. Have a good night, and I'm out.